Hey, what are you doing here? Well, since you're, you know, here with me, I guess we're gonna go over some plans for today. I am planning on doing, oh gosh, I think it's leg day today. That's fun. Well, that means I'm gonna do 3 sets of legs. Now, I don't have a leg extension connection here, whatever. I don't have a leg press thing, so I'm gonna have to kind of figure something out of what to actually do. Now, I am thinking I'm gonna do some, let's see, I'm gonna do some RDLs. I'll probably start out with some RDLs. I'm gonna start out with, or then I'm gonna do a set of like heel elevated squats. And then after that, I think I'm gonna do some leg or some calf raisers. And then we're gonna do some stuff with some dumbbells. Since well, I gotta surprise you pretty soon that I'm gonna show you. Pretty pumped. But I am thinking that I'm gonna do like, so I did back and chest the other day. I did shoulders 2 days ago, shoulders and arms. I'm gonna do legs, and I think I'm gonna have to figure out. I'm gonna have to figure out what else I want to do because the leg days, I only do. There's only three exercises with 3 total working sets, so I want to bump it up a little bit with some. I don't know, some doing another body part as well. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. But regardless, it's gonna be legs primarily, and maybe like a set, like maybe some arms in there too. Gotta get those arms. Gotta get some bigger arms but yeah, we're gonna figure it out as we go. I guess I'm gonna have to like write down maybe what exactly I want to do. Yeah, it's gonna be sick. Other than that, I am in due for an oil change. My car is showing, it doesn't say oil change recommended. Now it's like oil change required. And, finding the time to get an oil change, I don't know. I don't know how crazy a person has to be able to find time. There's always time for a workout, though. So, yeah, that's the plan. This will be the first leg exercise that I've been able to do here. Actually, usually I just do it at work. Just because they have a leg extension machine. They have like a calf raising machine too, where you just sit down and like your knees are bent and then you just do a calf raiser. But I'm gonna have to figure out a different way to maybe like have your toe, like pretend this is the tip of the toes to be able to have like the heel down and then go up versus just on the floor going up that way. I'll actually have to, I think what I'm going to do is start doing with leg days too is start out with tibia raises. So lifting your toes up versus pushing your toes down for calf raisers. But yeah, we're gonna get it started here soon. I'm planning on probably going around noon, and right now it's 11:30, so 30 minutes. I'm gonna have a little snack, get my pre-workout in, and then I'll meet you in the gym. Bye. Well, we're back at it. Last couple times I've actually done a workout, I have not started my Apple Watch. So it's like, you work so hard to just not see any of the results in a digitalized way, that is. How many calories you burned, how long you worked out for. So this time I'm gonna do it. I just started it. I'm Nice little lift. So, I didn't really put too much thought into what exactly I'm gonna do for like maybe two exercises other than legs, but that's just part of winging it, I guess. I will show you what what I was talking about before. It's a little surprise. It's pretty sweet. Gym is finally complete, so that's always fun. Of course, you have attachments that you can get. I think I told you this in the beginning or in the other video, like a dip bar attachment for the squat rack. Different attachments for the cables, but other than that, what are you gonna do? There's actually a attachment. I don't know if it's for this exact model of squat rack. I think the ones that aren't built into the wall, you can typically use it for it, but you can set up a seat for leg extensions. Now, I feel like if I would have to do that, I'd have to step up from the bench to get onto it for kind of just because the squat rack that I have has rollers to be able to swing it out. The cable that you can slide up or down depending on what kind of leverage you want. It only goes down a certain height, so in order to attach the leg extension kind of hook up, you'd have to hook that thing up pretty damn high to sit down on. We'll see. Maybe they'll come out with one that you can hook up for the F35 Major Fitness. Not sponsored. Other than that, I'm gonna walk backwards for about an hour or so, do some active stretching, and then we'll get on with our workout. Well, my wife just got here, and of course when you open up the garage door, this garage is about 70, I think it was like 71 degrees. It dropped down in the matter of like probably 15 seconds being open, like 10 degrees. So now that heater's kicked in, it's gonna annoy the shit out of me, but yeah, it was a very nice temperature in here. What are you gonna do? It's like, I think the temperature outside is 1 degree. 1. Fun. So now what we're gonna do is, I actually have it written down. So we're gonna do a heel elevated squat, and then we're gonna do RDLs, and then standing calf raisers. But let me show you some. Follow me. Look at this shit. So those are Newell dumbbells, not sponsored. Let me kind of straighten this thing out here. And with these, I don't know how dark it is right here on the screen, it looks pretty dark. You can select your weight by turning the handle. So if you want 25 pounds, you've got 25 pounds. And they go all the way up to 80 pounds. 5 to 80, 5-pound increments. Very sweet, I've been saving up for it forever, along with, this whole setup. But now that we got the dumbbells, gym is damn near complete. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna do some warm-up sets for the heel elevated squats. I think I'm gonna use dumbbells for it because I don't want to do back loaded. I don't want to do front squats. The last time I did front squats at work, I think it's just because you've been so much to load it up that it just bothered the shit out of my elbow for like 3 days. That's what happens when you get old. So set that you used to could do, or you used to do, hurts. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set this thing up. I'm gonna move this barbell and get started with some warm-up sets. I'd say we did like 10 pounds. So I'm just gonna do a couple warm-up sets. Let me make sure that I got the angle for this to look pretty good. I have to move this a little closer. Okay, so now, again, increase the brightness. What I'm going to do is just, whoops. There, I got my elevated box. I made this after I had my knee surgery to help regain strength in my knee. So it's perfect. I could start using it now. Not like I couldn't have used it, but now I don't know what the elevation is, but it's good enough. I would do Patrick squats on them, or on this, which is pretty much just those sort of movements to help strengthen the knee. But now I could do squats on it. So that's a good enough warm up. At least the first set. I'm going to increase the weight on it. Flip around. I don't know why it's showing there. Okay. Let's get the second set done here. Now this I like because I could rest the weight on my shoulders versus having to bend my wrist so far back. Like I could hold it like this if I wanted to. So one more. Okay. So I'm going to start up my working set here shortly. Now with these, I'll kind of show a side profile of what they entail. You know, my heels are elevated, so I'm going to be using more of my quads for the extension portion. And you go down, see how far your knees go forward? The more the knees go forward, almost the more, at least for me, the more quads activate. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to pause, go up, and on the way down, I'm going to really slow it down. So I think on these I have to do think it's, yes, it is 8 to 15 reps. Now, I don't know if I want to do 8. Well, I'll be able to do 8, I just don't know if I'm going to go to 15, depending on how tired I am. So, I mean, I'll do it front facing. I don't want to have to look up to the side. Hope that's a good enough angle to be able to get it all. Okay, let's get started here. Let me put a good song on here. I talk too much, that's my problem. I never talked in an actual gym, but once I came down to talking to a camera, it's yep. Alright, here we go now. Thanks. Slow it down a bit. 8, 7, not 8, 9. No, I lost count. All right. This is pretty much supposed to take account for leg extensions, but since I'm also doing a squat, I'm not going to do a squat after this. Typically, I would do a one more here. I would do leg extensions. Okay, yeah. Oh. All right, so I would do leg extensions, one set for 18 or 8 to 5, 15 reps. Then I would do, right after that, I would do squats, front squats for 6 to 8 reps, I think, 6 to 10. And then I would do calf raises, but since that pretty much took precedence over not having to do squats, since I was already doing it. Should almost try to do RDLs with feet elevated up. I think let's give it a try and see if I like that. Let me take a break. Alright, RDL is coming up. Let's get it started. Again, same concept, but instead of my toes pointed down, my toes are pointing up to really stretch out my calves and my, you know, I don't know. I'm just trying something new out. I really don't know if I'm gonna like it or not, but it's worth a try. Not really liking this movement. Yeah, I don't want to do with the raised. So instead, I'm going to increase the weight. We got 40 pounds selected. I'll do it this way. RDL dumbbells. Now on these, slow on the way down, pause, feel a stretch. On your way up, squeeze the hell out of your glutes or your ass cheeks. One more. Okay, yep. You know, there's a limit of what you can do to where you don't want to go too much to where you're cramping. That's where I was at. Oh, it's those damn, those elevated squats that took the wind out of me. Oh, shoot. All right, now I have a feeling we're going to attempt well, we got those. Now we got to do calf raisers. Now this is where I want to test this out. So if I have these for calf raisers, yeah, that should be good. That way, you know, I'll turn it again. You know, you're standing like this. That way you get more of a full stretch. I don't know how much weight I want to do yet, but I'm gonna just go to 24. Actually, no. I could do one on the sides. Gotta really work the balance here. Let's try this one more time here. I had to make sure that dang heater wasn't going to kick on again. My socks or my shoes are starting to fall off from doing this. Okay, yeah, oh my God. After doing the squats, the RDLs, and then these, my hamstrings, my glutes, even my calves are starting to kind of like cramp up a bit. Now, I don't have the strongest legs. Not a lot of people do. Some people just have great genetics to where their legs grow. I had a freaking knee surgery that hindered like damn near all muscle growth in my quad and prevents me from bending my knee like all the way like this to where my heel can touch the butt. See, this one stops like right there. So that I have just scar tissue on that meniscus tendon or whatever the heck it's called, patella tendon. But what are you gonna do? You just live with it, right? All right, now that we got that all taken care of, I'm gonna do a superset of arms. And that's gonna entail dumbbell curls, actually dumbbell hammer curls, and then I'm gonna do straight bar tricep extensions. So let's get that all, actually I'm just gonna make sure I have this cable all set up. I wonder if you can actually see it perfect. Let's see here. If I'm standing right here, you should be able to see it. So let's get started, and it's only gonna be one working set of each. I'm just gonna do 25 pounds on each side of this cable. I'm gonna hook up this tricep extension right away, and I'm going to do curls first and then do cable extensions. So let's get that started. I'm gonna select, I feel like 30 would be a good weight to start with. So these are hammer curls. I'm going to do alternating so that I can really focus on each arm individually. That might be too light. Yeah, that's just too light. No worries. Twist the wrist. And we got 40 pounds. Once again, minimizing swing and just trying to focus on using the bicep and that forearm muscle to lift it up. And then once I get to the last, like this last 2 reps, I'm gonna swing and work on that negative. Oh yeah, oh Jesus, I already done with that. I couldn't do it anymore. Whew. And now we're gonna go straight to tricep extensions. Straight bar. All right, we're done. Quick summary. Elevated dumbbell squats to dumbbell RDL, dumbbell RDLs, and then we went to calf raisers with an elevated box. I forgot to do tibia raisers, but it's whatever. And then right after that, did a superset of dumbbell hammer curls to tricep extensions with a straight bar. And after that, it's all done. So get out of here, mana. Truckers! I gotta stop cussing on here. Other than that, you guys have a great day. Hope you have a good start of your new year. Keep going at it. Keep lifting, keep working out, keep making yourself healthier. Eat right, and boom, you got it. Hope you had a good one.